I'm Kirsten, the Problem Solving Teacher and Teachers Pay Teachers author. If you like my videos, remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment below, and let other teachers like you find me on YouTube. Today we are going to talk about how many TpT products do you need to grow a successful store. Is there a magic number of TpT products that you need to start making sales? You do not. You do not need to have a certain number of products before you start selling on TpT or to start making a lot in sales. Of course, the more products you have, the more probable the sales are. When you are starting on TpT, how many products do you need? Like really, like how many do you need before you start selling on TpT? If you were thinking about starting on TpT, or if you've just signed up, you might hear that you need 50 or 100 products to start seeing success. The truth is that everyone starts making sales and seeing success with different numbers of products. I've heard stories from sellers that they have like 5 products in their store, and stories that they've been like on TpT for years before their store took off. So it can take a while to find out what product lines and types of products that you make that teachers like. So you just have to kind of see where your business is at, because it's going to be individualized. As you start on TpT, your focus should be on product creation. You need to have some products out there in order to start selling. Like, you don't need to worry about any of the other things you hear about people, what other TpT sellers are doing. Just focus on making some products, because that's step number 1. You need to have some products out there to start selling. I converted my TpT account to a seller's account in August of 2020. I worked on creating products for a couple of months. At the end of September 2020, I upgraded my account to the premium account. So I think I had created 10 products then, because again, my focus was creating products, and some of them are still up there and they are not great. They do not look great. They do not work superb. And you know, it's one of those things that a couple of years later into it, you start going back and updating your products so that they're worth it. But when you start creating, you create some products and you put them up. Once I was probably somewhere between 10 and 20 products. I upgraded my account to the premium seller's account. I did not make any money until November 2020. I think I made like $18, $20, something like that. I would say that I had 10 to 20 products. I made about $20. I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was making sales. Within a couple of months, I was making sales. My sole focus during that time was to create products. I heard some other sellers saying that you should have 50 products, so I kind of set that as my goal, but I wasn't gonna like wait till I had 50 products to start doing things, selling things, upgrading my account, trying to do more with it. I don't think the number of products matters as much as the quality of product. If you are truly creating something that teachers can use in their classroom, then sales will come. So focus on making quality products, which every other TpT seller will tell you, but it's the truth. That just try to learn everything you can about creating great products. The more products you have, the more opportunities to sell. I already kind of said that. The more products you have, the more opportunities you will have to sell things. But let's think about it outside the TpT world. Let's think about clothing companies. A clothing company could stick to one specific thing, like running shorts, but most brands opt to create several types of shorts, pants, tanks, long sleeves, sweatshirts, socks, and shoes, all for running. Like, so many different things. They're like, oh, you need this to run. Oh, you have that? Well, now you need this. And they just keep creating more variety in their products. If they only sell one thing, then they don't have as many opportunities to make sales. However, by adding lots of products to the store, they can sell more because some people become very devoted to them and want to buy all of their products. Your TpT store is the same. If you create one thing, then your store looks pretty empty, and you might be able to sell that one thing and you might be able to sell it a bunch. However, you won't make as many sales as if you are selling more things and more types of things. When you don't have a lot in your store, it doesn't instill confidence in your brand. Like, somebody might show up to your store and be like, they only have like 3 things, why? And it might make people hesitant that your products aren't great and they don't work good or something like that. The buyers might wonder if they can trust you, all because your store is empty. I mean, if you went into a store, would you be concerned if the shelves were half empty? Probably. Having a decent amount of products will help your buyers trust you, which will help you make more sales. How many TpT products do you need to build your niche and your brand? So when you start a TpT store, you should be working towards building your brand, like let everybody know who you are, and deciding your niche. There are 2 ways to decide your niche or the focus area of your brand. The first is to think about what you are passionate about. Take some time and plan. From your passion, you can create products based on that passion and like really focus in. Like, if you have a plan and you know what you want your store to be about and what you want to make, then you have a plan and you focus on that. The second way to determine your niche is to create products that you want to create. From there, you can see which types of products you like to create and which ones sell the most. How you find your niche doesn't matter. Either of the 2 formats is perfectly fine. Some people are like really insistent that you sit down and plan, but if you decide that you want to just start creating products and see what works for you, that's fine too. Finding your niche is important though. It's important to, at some point in your product creation, step back, see what you've created, see what's selling, and hone in on that subject area, that topic, that type of product. Once you know your niche, you can create products faster. You'll be able to see what sells and create more of that type of product. I know there was a seller out there who, I don't know, she's still making sales now that the pandemic's over, but she started to do virtual escape rooms and it really took off for her store and she made a ton of them. And that was like her thing. And she just kept making more different kinds because people wanted to buy them. I don't know if people are still looking for virtual escape rooms for their classroom, but at the time that she was really trying to grow her store, it took off and it was the thing that people needed. So when that product took off well, why wouldn't she make a ton more of those? As people start to follow your store, social media, and blog, and you build your audience for that niche, it will help you make sales because you're speaking to your niche rather than just to teachers in general. So really focus on making product creation at the very beginning of your TpT journey. And once you're a little bit into your TpT journey and you have some products up, take a step back and look at your niche to help you further your business. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what you're thinking, what your niche is, how many products you have in your store, and what you think you're going to make this year, how many products you think you're going to try to make this year. All right, have an awesome day.